Yo, what's up? It's your boy DJ AVII.
It's Liz.
It's your boy Throne Kid.
And welcome to Fuego Latino Live Radio,
where we bring you the hottest tracks and the best DJs from the hottest clubs like Status, Medusa, Salsetta, and many more, and special guest appearances from all over the DF Dub.
Catch us on the Fishbowl Network every Tuesday from 10 to 11 p.m. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Fuego Latino Radio _ for updates and behind the scenes. But do it like right now.
Like now?
Like ahorita?
Yeah, like right now.
DJ AVII.
It's Liz.
It's your boy Throne Kid.
And welcome to Fuego Latino Live Radio. We bring you the best DJs, the hottest clubs from all over DFW with the nightlife entertainment and the pop culture show. How are we doing tonight, guys?
We're doing great.
Doing pretty good. Coming off a good weekend.
This is a great weekend. It's our episode number 8. Oh yeah, it's lit up in here. And if you guys are tuning in on Facebook, what's up? What's up? Make sure you go ahead and hit that share button. We got the homie Jesse Jam tuning in. What up, Jesse Jam? What up, O-Rod? What up, Perla?
Hey, shout out to all of y'all.
How was you guys' weekend? I feel like I haven't seen you guys in a very long time. It's been, 7 days?
Well, guys, y'all spent the whole weekend together.
Yeah, we did. So.
Bro, our weekend was late. We were in New Orleans. Josh, how was your weekend in New Orleans, bro?
Man, it's my 5th time there. Definitely had a good time. It was a big, party. I guess we'll go into the details a little bit later.
And now, to everybody who's tuning in, Gracie Mathers, what's up? Alfredo, Eliud Escobar, and Selena Oviedo. Make sure you go ahead and share that button. If you guys share, more people see it, and it's better for everybody. You get to express your feelings all around. Now, we were in New Orleans. The Cowboys did lose.
It's okay though.
But it's fine.
It's okay though.
But we watched it at a very wholesome house.
The wholesome house. Jesse Jam, our producer,
yes.
and we were also at Café Salsera, which was one of the coolest spots to go ahead and watch the game.
Was it really though?
It was really cool. It was
very memorable.
AVII did win our little game of the night. He wasn't there, but but he did win.
How much did I win?
You won like what? $45?
$50.
$50.
50?
$50 just by playing a game and.
You still trying to collect on that, right?
I'm still trying to get my debt.
I sent my $5.
You got covered. You got covered. So Jesse Jam, if you're hearing this, you're out here somewhere. You're probably he's in the balcony. Okay, cool. So he owes me $5. Overall owes me $5. His girl owes me $5.
Oh.
Robbie owes me $5. And Ruby owes me $5. So yeah, that's $50 right there.
Can they finance it or settle it out?
I kind of just want to say Ruby tied, bro.
She did tie?
Yeah.
You got what, 53?
Oh wait. I thought y'all got the same number.
No, she got 53. I got 50.
Never mind.
No, 40. 43 and 40. I won. It's cool. Close enough, she said. Cool, guys. So you listen to Fuego Latino Live Radio. And like I said, we want to give a shout out. It's Hispanic Heritage Month. Kiss off today.
Yes.
Para toda la gente de Costa Rica, Nicaragua, El Salvador, and Honduras, and Guatemala. Now, tomorrow.
And Mexico.
Mexico is tonight at midnight. It's Independence Day.
Yes.
Where you from, Liz?
Zacatecas.
Where you from, Tonkid?
Grand Prairie.
Alright, ignore that. We're gonna go ahead and edit that part. But
the wood side. Absolutely. North side, Grand Prairie.
Alright, cool. I'm from Monterrey. Gilbert, where you from, Gilbert? Man. Leo, where you from?
Mexico City.
Oh,
Watch your wallet.
Okay, guys. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Oli Oliveros, Erika Rodriguez, Candice Leal, and Lalo Muñez. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today we got a very special episode. And shout out to the executive producer, Jesse Jam.
Absolutely.
Yeah, shout out to him. We wouldn't be here without him.
Yeah, he's actually producing the entire show. He's season 2. And he's helping out, with the producing. So big shout out to him. Make sure you follow him at Jesse Jam Dallas. He's in charge of everything that's happening right now. Now, our special guest today, the homie NATEGAWD. Now, this guy, before we bring him on, he's the Texas' newest hit maker. He's DFW's very own. And he's from GP, bro.
What?
Grand Prairie.
Now, before we bring him out, he rose to fame during a whole ass pandemic.
What?
That's a rap
That's
right there,
basically
man.
impossible.
Like, who's doing this? Like,
nobody.
Signing onto a label, getting Lil Jon, getting Fluoride together during a whole pandemic. Like, everybody's home.
Yeah, the City Girls didn't even want to release their album because it was a pandemic, and like he did it during a pandemic.
Yeah, he went where no one else was going at the time.
Yeah.
City Boy, our very own from GP, NATEGAWD. What up, brother?
Yes.
Go ahead, man.
Come on, man. Come on.
WWE.
Here, let me turn the music down.
I want the Stone Cold glass breaking.
Boom.
Yeah. Or the Raw.
You get the crowd going.
That's what I want, bro. I want everybody. That's what I need. Nice. That's what I'm talking about right there.
NATEGAWD,
Let me get a quick
bro.
mic check. Can y'all hear me? We good?
Facebook, we good? Facebook?
Yeah, just
Facebook
let me
Radio
know.
Network. Now, if you guys gonna go ahead and watch this interview, we're on Facebook at // Facebook, and it's gonna be Fuego Latino Radio DFW. Now, if you're listening to the www.fbrn.us on the Fishbowl Radio Network, we're also on Facebook live streaming. If you want to see this guy's face wearing this Dare Don't Do Drugs shirt,
You know.
Yeah, setting an example.
Hey, I wore the same shirt on the news, so don't roast me too much.
Oh,
Because
see?
I know I got a lot of stuff from him earlier. I'm just trying to give a good positive message for the kids.
We love the positive.
Absolutely.
So quit hating, Josh. Throne kid.
Alfredo said, "Yes, sir. Get good positive vibes out there."
That's what it's all about. Positive vibes.
Now, NATEGAWD, bro, you I feel like you've taken off like overnight, bro. It's like, but the thing is, you've been putting in work for
a minute.
long time.
If anybody can vouch for me, it's definitely this guy right here. Me and him get into it all the time. Me and Josh
Now we
always.
know we're friends.
That's how you know we're like really close friends because we can roast each other all day. But for sure, I remember 10 years ago at Party City when I first
Yeah.
met this guy. We were working.
Minimum wage.
We were working at Party City. It was my senior year, and I told this guy like, "Bro, I'm gonna be somebody big. I don't know when, but I'm definitely gonna be somebody big." And he was like, hey, and he was one of the people to not laugh. He was like, "Hey, go for it." So I mean,
And
10
so-
years later, we're here.
Here we are.
He's a good friend. He's always believed in you. Now you got a hit song. Take
Yes,
a shot
sir.
and make a TikTok. Bro, I've seen this song take off
Like
on
crazy,
TikTok,
right?
It's
which is
really everywhere on
it's
every
Yeah.
social
everywhere.
media.
Today it actually just hit 500,000 views on Spotify, and it's almost at 500,000 views on Apple Music. So it's literally at 1,000,000 views, 1,000,000 streams right now.
dang.
Like literally, like I think
Absolutely.
20,000 streams away from 1,000,000 streams.
Take a tick. Was it?
Take a shot and make a TikTok.
Take a shot and make a TikTok.
Man, and I feel like TikTok, bro. That thing itself took off.
Like that right there was a hurricane of its own. Like
That
it
was a
came
new
in, it was
platform.
already big, but I feel like the quarantine set it off. Everybody was bored. Nobody had stuff to do. TikTok was like
Yeah.
there at the perfect time. Brittany was all on TikTok and she was
Shout
showing
out.
me videos and stuff like that.
All
So
right,
shout out
guys.
to Britt,
Shout out,
the
she's
most
out here to
beautiful girl in the world.
She's out here doing big things.
My
It's a-
fiance,
it's
but
a-
she's
yeah.
the one that got me into TikTok. I always knew. Actually, it's funny because I told her a long time ago we should do TikTok. Like
Yeah.
we already have somewhat of a platform on Instagram and
Yeah.
Twitter and stuff like that. Let's do TikTok. And she was like, I don't really know. And then when the pandemic hit, she was on TikTok, and I was the one that was like, I don't
Yeah.
really know. And then we wanted to do a challenge, but we just didn't
Yeah.
know what to do. And then that's when the whole concept of it came. We're on Instagram
yeah.
Live. Everybody's drinking. See a shot, take a shot, whatever.
Mhm.
And we were on live taking shots with her supporters and my supporters and stuff like
Right.
that. And it just came out. We were both drunk, and she was like, take a shot and make a TikTok. And I was like, and she looked at me
Huh.
actually and was like, make that a song. And I was like, I'm
I-
gonna make that a song.
I'm gonna get a million hits
Exactly,
with this
like,
one.
but we didn't expect it to do what it did.
Yeah.
Like you've seen me go viral.
Yeah, I've
You
seen
guys
it.
know me.
It's
so
a
like,
natural thing for you
yeah,
guys
with
to
this
hit.
podcast, I just
Yeah.
want to say one thing. Like I know everybody here personally.
Yeah,
so
we're
y'all
good.
seen me on Twitter. Y'all seen me on Instagram. Like I'm going viral all the time.
It's nothing new for
But it's-
you to,
yeah.
to hit
So when
thousands of views.
so when
Oh,
it-
yeah.
When
so
you
when
saw
it-
it take off, you're just like, oh.
Yeah, it's just another video that I have
Yeah.
that goes viral. Like normally when I have a viral video, it's cool. It pops off and it goes like probably 2 or 3 days before it dies back down. So I didn't really think too much of it. But then I was like, hold up, this isn't a parody. This isn't something that I've been doing. This is kind of because I've been wanting to do music. Like I told both of you guys,
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
been wanting to
since
do
we
music
met
for
you guys,
years.
yeah.
So this was like my intro to like, okay, now it's a pandemic. Now you don't have to go to work because everything's shut down. Now you can take time to actually do what you want to do. So it just worked out perfect. And then within a few weeks, the thing had
Took
took
off.
off to
No.
5,000-10,000
I mean,
people
it's a-
doing
it's
the
an
challenge.
anthem.
Let me
It's an
ask you
anthem.
this.
It's definitely an anthem.
What was the strategy, right? Am I saying the way?
Strategy.
Hey, wait,
Strategy.
Again,
The
let me,
strategy and the
Strategy.
tragedy.
for everybody who knows me, I'm from Monterrey, so English is my second language.
You're good. I knew what you were
Strategy.
talking about.
Okay, cool.
In my head, I was like, yo,
as long
I'm
as you
on the same page.
understand.
I understood.
Now,
It's
what
just
was
funny. Say it again one more time.
Strategy. It only takes me one take.
There we go.
Strategy. What was the strategy behind the song when you heard Britt go ahead and say that to you?
So
what was
like
the
a lot of people
strategy
who
for
know
that?
me, like we always joke around when something pops up. Like,
Yeah.
oh, make that a song. Make that. That's something we always say. It's like an inside
Right.
joke kind of.
Yeah.
Make that a song. So I always joke around and I never really make it a song. But when she said that, like the light just popped in my head and I was like,
And-
no, that's definitely a song. Like I don't know if it's gonna pop off, but I can see. I always have
You
the
can
vision,
vibe.
bro.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I always got the vision.
And I feel like as long as you see it, bro, and then
Yeah.
you make that happen and you take that step, people are
Yeah.
gonna start seeing what your vision is. You know what I'm
Exactly. So what happened was we did the little song. Like she didn't think I was really gonna do it. I
Right.
did it. I went to we have a little home microphone. You seen the setup, and it was just a quick little 10-15 seconds.
It
We
was.
posted it on her TikTok, and that stuff just blew up.
Bro, it was like
and I was gonna leave it like that. I was like, you know, it ain't nothing. It's not a song. People were even and commenting on there, when's the full song dropping? And I was gonna actually comment back to some of them. It's not a full song. It's just something I'm putting out to get by right now with the whole pandemic. I already watched Tiger King. We done watched all these shows on Netflix. Like there ain't nothing else to do, so we're just kind of having fun with it.
Now let me ask you this: when did you know it was a hit? When did you know it was like, damn?
I was in Odessa with my cousin Lexi. We were hanging out with her because she has a freaking huge house, and she's like, come through, like y'all family, come through. So we're hanging out with her, and I checked my phone just to see what it's doing on TikTok, and it had like 5,000-10,000 people doing it, and I was like, dang, that's kind of a lot of people doing it on TikTok. I'm not really on TikTok like that, but that's still a lot of people to be doing a challenge. So I started writing the song when I was in Odessa.
Like
I had the whole
song.
and then when I got back home, I recorded the song in our little back room that we have at her house. And then I posted it. Brittany didn't know anything about it. Like, I'm in there just going hard. I'm like, blah, blah, whatever on the mic. And she's over there like, come lay with us. Come spend time with us. I'm like, Britt, I got something going right now. Just give me 1 second. Like, so I'm in the studio a little, like, doing my thing. And then I have the song ready to go. And I'm like, this actually goes kind of hard. Yeah. So I posted on Spotify and Apple Music and all that good stuff. And then I get a manager, Paco hits me up, and he's like, bro, like, what do you want to do? And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, and Paco is one of those that I've known for 10 years. Right. And he's like, if he hits you up, bro, you gotta hit him. You gotta definitely respond back, like, because it's serious business. This guy goes to the Grammys. This guy works with Zaytoven, Gucci Mane. Like, he works with a lot of big people. Yeah. So I'm like, all right, this is serious. Like, stuff's really popping off. So we get on the phone for a minute. We come to an agreement. He becomes my manager. Dang. And then literally from there, like, the rest is history. He just does his thing.
Bro. Like, you're from GP. Yeah. You work with Flow Rider. You work for Lil Jon. And that was, like, within, again, a pandemic season, bro.
Like, within a span of, as soon as Paco hit me up. So the song, the little TikTok, I did that at the end of March, early April. That's when it happened. Paco hit me up about a month and a half later, around May. It was like mid-May, end of May, and he told me because around that time, the whole Black Lives Matter stuff was popping off. There was riots. People were going crazy. So he told me, he's like, look, bro, this is weird for everybody. I've never dealt with this kind of situation. You definitely have a hit song, but we got to be respectful to everybody, you know, and like, especially these are sensitive times. So he's like, I'm not going to pitch the song to labels. I'm not going to do what I would normally do out of respect for everybody. So I'm like, I mean, I'm with you 100%. I'm backing up everybody with this. Whoever's going through stuff, I'm all for you. I respect that, and I'm definitely on your side. So we give it some weeks. We let everything kind of cool down a little bit, and he's like, all right, I think we should pitch it to some labels. He pitches the song to labels, and instantly they're like, we want to meet this guy. Fly him out. Now, So I'm on a boat. I don't want to interrupt you, but like I'm on a boat, bro. I'm driving my dad's boat around, renting it out to make money on the side. Like I'm out here hustling, bro. I'm on Joput Lake whipping a pontoon boat, and Paco calls me, bro. Tomorrow, what are you doing right now? I'm like, bro, I'm driving people around right now. He's like, dog, they want to fly you out right now to Miami. Like, you got options. Like, what do you want to do? I'm like, they paid me already. I'm already out here. Let me finish up today. Let's go in the morning. Yeah. So we fly out in the morning. We meet with labels. We do a bunch of like important stuff. And to me, I've been to business meetings. I've been to LA. I've been to events. I've taken you to some events. I've taken you to some events.
We went to LA.
But nothing was like this. This is like life-changing stuff. So they're like, what do you want to do? We can invest money in this. We want to get you a director. We want to do all this and that.
Like they were giving you the options to.
There was a lot of different options on the table, and I mean, I didn't commit to anything. It was just like, okay, now I see the bigger picture. I see what I have coming towards
your vision.
Yeah, exactly. So me and Paco kind of waited out. Brittany flies out to Miami. We talk about it. It's a big deal.
Bro,
like
now this whole thing.
Exactly. I was like, I told Paco, bro, Brittany's got to go with me. I don't care.
Like,
we go everywhere together.
Partner in crime, right?
Exactly. Yeah, so the next day, she was on the flight, and she flew straight to Miami.
Now, let me talk about this whole Flora, Lil Jon. Like, how was it working with them? You guys have a music video, and it happened overnight. You talk about the boat and flying to Miami. It was all within, what, a month?
Man, it was within, like, at least a month or two.
How was it working with them?
Bro, Flow Rider is really. I haven't really met Lil Jon. I talk to Lil Jon on Instagram all the time. We message each other back and forth. He's an older dude, and to Lil Jon, I feel like he's already done this. It's nothing new to him. And even Flow Rider's been in the game for years. They've went platinum. They've got plaques. They done did everything there is to do. Like they're super successful. They're millionaires. Mm-hmm. So with Lil Jon, I feel like to him it was just another hit. He kind of congrats this and that.
But you, like working with Flow Rider, you're Daddy's baby, right?
So I meet Flow Rider on the video shoot. Like I go to Miami, literally like the same day or the day before, I don't remember. my manager calls me. It's like, yo, Flow Rider's on the song now. And I'm like, what? Because originally it was just me and Lil Jon.
Yeah.
And Lil Jon hit me up and was like, bro, I'm not going to make the video shoot because of the whole COVID. I'm going to stay at the crib, but I'll do some green screen stuff. I'll send you guys videos and stuff like that. So that was the original plan. And then my manager calls me, Flow Rider's on the song, this and that. So I literally hear Flow Rider's verse for the first time as I land in Miami. So I'm going to shoot this video, and they just tell me Flow Rider's on the song with you. He's pulling up to the video shoot, and I'm just thinking like, yo, Flow Rider is like, bro, he's big. He's big. He's like, on a whole. There's rap and hip hop, and then there's Flow Rider and Flow Rider and like and Pitbull and all these big legends. So I'm just like, dang, like it's exciting to me, but I'm trying not to show it. I'm like, okay, cool, that's what's up.
You're trying to keep calm.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, Flow Rider, that's what's up. Cool.
I feel like for you, bro, you're from GP, like, bro. Who else has done a song with Lil Jon?
Nobody from Dallas has done that. Like, you gotta think about it. These are two legends, bro. You got Lil Jon and Flow Rider, who Lil Jon's the king of crunk, and then Flow Rider's out here apple bottom jeans on everybody. Like, this dude can go anywhere he wants, and he's like the biggest person in the room.
You're a '90s baby, right?
Exactly.
I'm a '90s baby. You're a '90s baby. We're all '90s baby here. So it's like they are icons, bro. Like, we're not talking about any kind of artist. These guys are
like, y'all guys know I'm a Drake fan. Josh, especially you. I looked at Drake's Spotify and I looked at Flow Rider's Spotify, bro. And Spotify, Flow Rider's Spotify has, I think his lowest song has 500 million streams. And then you go on Drake. Drake's putting up numbers, obviously, but Flow Rider, his catalog and music is just crazy because everything he puts out is like 100 million streams. So it's just like, I got a song with a legend that's not only in music, but this guy is an icon overseas. He's an international star. Sure. So for my first, and this is like my first song. I told you, first sing? It's technically my first single. Well, I put out parodies and I put out stuff here and there, but it was never like, okay, this is the one. Like, this is my song. It was just like some stuff to play around with.
And again, you've done millions of views. Like, this is nothing overnight. Like, this is not your first hard song or hard. You've done this before. You've been in the game for a while.
Exactly.
But this is the first song that's actually gone.
It's my first serious song because I've done the parodies for years.
So it's like, bro, I can only imagine once you start. You working on songs already. Like, bro, I'm sure you got some ammo.
I've been in this. Actually, shout out to my boy Mike. He has a studio in Dallas, Flip a Switch Studios. I told him I was gonna shout him out. He's let me come to the studio anytime I want, and we've been laying out tracks. Like, me and Dustin Cavazos, shout out to Dustin. He's been like, literally, Brittany's seen it. We go into the studio. He's like, what do you want to do? I give him like the base of the song. This is the hook I want to do. He's like, bet. And within 5 minutes, he's got a beat ready to go. So like, we've been working, bro. We got songs coming out. I think my next song is definitely gonna take off. Paco, my manager, been talking to Pitbull's people, and he's talked to a lot of other big people. And Pitbull hit up my manager, was like, bro, I wish I would have seen this earlier. Like, I want to be on it. And really, I still want to do a Latin remix. Like, I feel like we definitely need to do that.
Sure. You got Flow Rider and Lil Jon, but you got what was the other guy? Who does the other song? He did a TikTok on your show.
Jason Derulo?
Jason Derulo.
Yeah, Jason Derulo co-signed the whole thing. Like, he kind of, I wouldn't say he got it popping off, but he definitely made it bigger than what it was.
That's the R&B artist, bro. Like,
and he's like pretty much one of the biggest people on TikTok. So it was, I think it was perfect timing. Actually, when I was on the boat driving people around, that's when I realized he had literally, as I'm on the boat, he had just posted the TikTok. Now, so I called my manager. I'm like, bro, Paco, Jason Derulo did it. He's like, wait, let me call you right back. And then that's whenever stuff started popping off. Like, my manager, hey, we gotta go tomorrow. Like, it's urgent. So
it was ahorita. It was like
now. Let me before we go on break, Jason Derulo, how was it to feel like you're working with with the big artist, and you see Jason Derulo make this TikTok with your song? How did that feel? How did that make you feel? After working for 10 years, on what you're doing, rapping and music.
So like the first time I saw it, because like I said, I've been doing this. I've seen people do my stuff before. But this right here just like really meant a lot more because I'm trying to get my music career going. Right. And I'm like, okay, so I got a big person really doing it. Who's next? Because a lot of people follow Jason Derulo.
They do.
And then like a week later, bro, he does it again. Then he does it again with like every single big TikToker there is in the game.
Yeah, like it's his favorite song.
Yeah, he put it on his thing. This is my favorite song aside from his own song, Savage Love. So I was like, that's a big accomplishment to me, and that's huge. Like to see him say that. Yeah. So it was exciting. I was like, man, I'm ready to go. Who's next? Like you never really know with the song. Like I tell my manager all the time, bro, you don't know. Like Kim Kardashian might do it tomorrow. Like Drake might do it. Like you just never know.
And with social media, bro, like you don't know who's listening. You put out content, but you don't really know who's gonna hear your voice or see your vision like you see. You know what I'm saying? Now we're gonna take a quick break. Now we're gonna get to talk about yourself. You make a hit song, millions of views, streams. You sign to a label. You get Lil Jon, Flow Rider, and you get a lot of people, getting some news now.
There's a lot more there.
There's a lot more to it. We're going to get to who is NATEGAWD and how'd you get started and how'd you make this hit. But we're going to take a quick break and listen to Fuego Latino Live Radio. My name is DJ AVII.
It's Liz.
It's your boy Throne Kid. Let's turn it up.
You're listening to Fuego Latino Live Radio. My name is DJ AVII.
It's Liz.
It's your boy Throne Kid.
And don't forget to share. Please don't forget to share the Facebook page. That way we can get to more people. Also, don't forget to follow us on Fuego Latino Radio _ on Instagram for more information. All our videos behind the scenes. Us, me chugging. And
You're a little alcoholic, little
I'm
self.
not an alcoholic.
On this side of the Mississippi.
No, Nate, it's your birthday, dude.
Dude.
How do you feel?
How do you feel to be 21?
I mean, it's a weird age. I'm 28, so
28.
it's like
25.
I feel 21. Some days I feel 21. Some days
Yeah.
I feel 40. But it's just like a weird age. 28's not really anything cool.
No,
No,
we're
it is. You know, it's a good achievement.
I mean, I'm making it cool, but other than that, it's like, what else is there to do when you're 28?
You know what you said when you were 27 though? You said, "I'm coming for y'all." And now look at you now.
Look at
later.
You came
Look
for
at
them.
you. You said that. I remember it.
I may have said that, but anyway, I mean, I did. Whatever.
All right, but we're going to be at Opera this weekend for NATEGAWD's birthday bash. There's going to be a lot of drinks, food, music.
Bro, it's gonna be crazy.
I'm a little scared, bro.
Opera, like,
because I'm not 21 anymore. My body can't handle it like I used to. So, and I know people are gonna be like, "Oh, you got the song out, bro. Everything's popping for you. Take a shot." And I'm like, "I'll take like 2 or 3 shots, and then I just want to chill." But everybody's gonna be like, trying. And I'm not taking no shots out of no bottles.
give them shots.
So if you come at me with a bottle, I'm not COVID, bro. Get away from me. I'm gonna come in a bubble, but
Not COVID.
I'm just a little scared. But I mean,
you know
we're
what
gonna turn
helps?
up.
You know what helps? Have you ever had liquid IV?
I'm scared of needles.
No,
Oh, God,
liquid IV.
yes.
It's
Like
literally
the IV?
No. It's a little packet. It comes in a
Oh.
little packet. You put it in your
When you
water.
say IV, I'm thinking of Vegas. They got those things. They start poking you on the streets. Nah, I ain't doing that.
No, it literally comes in a packet. You put it in your water bottle. You drink it the next day. I promise you.
I'll try that.
Now,
I ain't poking myself.
we had Fidel from Alias yesterday.
Yeah.
Last week.
Last week, yeah.
And man, they're hosting a whole ass party for yourself, man.
I
How
know,
you feeling,
bro? I keep seeing like
Club.
all these people tag me like,
Yeah.
"Oh, this weekend." I'm kind of like I said, bro. I'm just like I'm nervous because I don't want to take too many shots. The funny thing is, I have a song, "Take a Shot and Make a TikTok," and I don't really take shots like
That's
that.
Now
Exactly
you
what
gotta. I
we're
feel like
talking
now you
about
gotta
yesterday.
follow up on that.
So it's like now I gotta live up
Yeah,
to it.
yeah,
I'm
you
just
do.
like, oh, I'm scared.
Now you just came back from New Orleans. Now
Yeah.
you just came back. You're traveling. You're a rock star. Now you're a pop star like Drake.
I'm a bar star Narnia.
Yeah,
Shout out to Josh.
Josh,
Bar star Narnia.
For real.
Now talking about Josh, bro. You guys know each other for how many years?
10 years, bro.
10 years.
My senior year, I met this guy, Party City.
10 years. Now I know Josh he's seen you grind, bro, since
Yeah,
day one.
for sure. Brittany can vouch for because this guy calls me every day.
Every
Nate,
day.
bro, you said you were gonna make these songs. When are you dropping these songs? Like he's like my dad, kind of.
Yeah.
He's on me more than I am. He's like, bro, you said you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that. Hey, man, everybody's watching. What are you doing? I'm like, God,
Reminds me
bro.
of that video Drake did with DJ Khaled.
Yeah, that's how you're my DJ Khaled, bro. Like I love you, but when you call, I'm just like, damn it, Josh is calling.
The
Another
baby,
lecture.
the baby.
Yeah, exactly. But I need that.
Dude, that's motivation.
Yeah.
Out of everybody who's coming around your circle, your circle of friends are the
Mm-hmm.
ones who are either gonna motivate you or kind of hold you back. And I feel like your friends, man.
Bro, I feel like I have a perfect
You
circle.
have
I
a
got my
perfect
rock. I got
circle.
Brittany as my rock, like
Your
who
girl,
literally
yeah, your girl
will put me in place if I need to be put in place. And then I
Right.
have great friends that literally
right.
are there for me 100% and don't want anything else but
Yeah.
my friendship because they've been here before everything. Like I've grown up with these
Right.
guys, so it's just like I got a solid group of friends.
And I feel like talent will take you. Your friendship would take you. Your girl, behind every successful man,
Yeah,
there's a
great woman.
it's a
my
great
Very
backbone, my
smart
rib,
woman.
you
That's
know.
right. So I feel like, bro, you're set to where like your career will be great. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is just the doorstep to it, and it's during a pandemic. Like I can't stress that enough.
It's crazy. Like out of all the years that I've been grinding and putting in
That's
work
right.
and doing this, like who would have thought 2020, the craziest year that we
Mm-hmm.
have right now, is the year I'm coming up and shining like crazy.
Now, Josh, we had a couple of questions for you. Guys know each other, so he has a couple of questions
Yeah.
that he just want to ask you. You know, to get to know you a little bit better for people who don't know who NATEGAWD is.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and I think that what you've accomplished is something that a lot of people can learn from, and you've been grinding like I've seen it for years and years. When did you really want to start making music, though?
I mean, honestly, I probably back in like 2009. Like I think it was my junior year, my sophomore or junior year. I was in sports, so sports was really my main focus. But I listened to Wayne. Like Wayne was my go-to. He was my GOAT, like the greatest rapper of all time. So I really felt like me and him had some type of relation because he was obviously my height, we're the same weight, but he had one line and he said, I never had height, but boy, I had heart. And that just hit me. I'm like, yo, like Wayne is like my spirit animal.
Yeah.
So I kind of like, and I went to so many Wayne concerts and I seen him perform. He let the dreads go. And I'm just like, as soon as I saw him perform a Millie live, that's when I knew like I want to be on stage. I just didn't know my route to get there. I didn't know I was going to take so many different cuts and all that stuff to get there. So I really focused on parodies because back then I really wasn't confident in myself. Like I knew I could spit. I knew I had everything it takes, but I just didn't really want to put myself out there like that. I thought people wouldn't take me serious. So I did the parodies. And when I started seeing my parodies rack up millions of views, I'm like, bro, I'm putting out funny stuff, getting millions of views when I got people that I know
syndicated
that are
major
trying,
websites.
like really trying, and they're not getting nothing. So I'm like, this is what I love to do, bro. Music has always been in the back of my mind, my passion. Like, and I told Brittany millions of times, like, I want to be the next Drake. And like, and it's funny because people would laugh, and I'm like, nah, I'm being for real. Like, I feel like I can really make it there.
And do you think to be one of the greats, like to be an artist, to be a successful artist, do you think like that struggle is like absolutely necessary?
I think everybody's like, I see a lot of people really make it overnight, and I feel like they don't appreciate it. Like my 10-year struggle is what a lot of people like me for, because I've worked 30 different jobs, bro. I've grinded. You see me make clothing lines. I've done stuff with Brittany when it comes to her makeup and stuff in that nature. I've done like pretty much everything, bro. I edit videos. I shot wedding videos. Like I've done so much different stuff. So that 10-year everything I did, and that it just like put me in a position to where I got everybody that I worked for in the past is supporting me. And I think it's like it's a different struggle, because there was times where me and Brittany are like, what are we gonna do? Like we don't have any clue to what's the next step. And then now it's like it's just a bittersweet feeling to know, like back then we were thinking, dang, we don't know what we're gonna do, and now it's like, what's gonna happen next? All this good stuff's happening. So I really think everybody's struggle is a little bit different, but you definitely got to have some type of struggle to make it feel bittersweet, to humble yourself. Because a lot of people, like I said, blow up overnight, and then it's just like, what happens when you lose that success? You don't have any background. You don't know what it's like to struggle, so it hits you hard.
And you talked about, having the right people around you, having, good friends.
Yeah.
There's a lot of artists that are wanting to make it in DFW or just in general. Mm-hmm. How important is it, for you to support local artists, support each other, especially in DFW.
Yeah.
And also to have like the right people. Like how do you see that? Because I know for a fact, when you first started, some people are like, I totally support you, and then some people
with you,
are
and then
always
someone don't
questioning.
fuck with you.
Yeah. It's a tricky question, because there's a lot of people that are just out to use you, and then there's genuine people that like, yo, I really support you. Let's work together. Let's network. So you got to kind of weed out those people. There's negative people that are really smiling in your face, but they want to see you fall. So you kind of got to I had a guy, and I'm not gonna say his name, but he was messaging me because I got put like top GP artist, and this dude was like blowing up on the comment section. Dog, this dude's trash. Like, why is he on the list? All this stuff. I was ignoring it. I was like, whatever. Then he messages me. He's like, bro, I'm just being honest. This is my opinion. I'm like, cool. Everybody has their own opinion.
Yep.
A month later, I'm on the news stations and stuff like that. I'm really starting to pop off. He messaged me, hey, bro, I'll take all that back, dog. Like, you're really up here. You really worked for it. He don't know my story. He don't know I've been doing it for 10 years. Like, it's whatever. And then now he just messaged me like a week ago, bro, let me get a feature. I really need a feature. Bro. So you got to kind of figure out who's really in there for you, and who's just trying to use you. And and I do think it's important for Dallas to come together, because you look at Atlanta, bro, the Atlantic music scene in Atlanta, everybody supports everybody, and that's why they're so popping. You got everybody, Gucci, 21 Savage, Young Thug, all those people know each other, and they help each other get up. I feel like Dallas needs to do that, because there's so much hate right now. Like, you see the whole Houston versus Dallas stuff. We're one state, bro. They're literally separating each other when they don't have to do that.
There's enough money. There's enough talent. There's enough.
I feel like within the music industry, there's enough venues. There's enough clubs. There's enough platform to release your music. And like I said, if you put the work in, if you work hard, people will notice, bro. Like,
one thing is, a lot of people get jealous because someone else came up before them. And like me, I've never had that problem. And like me and Brittany, we work together as a team. So whenever she's like, dang, so-and-so already got this house. She's already been doing this for a year, and I've been doing it for 3 years. I always told her, be patient. Like, you got to think about it. I got with you 4 or 5 years ago, but 5 years before that, I was working, and look, you're ahead of me right now.
Patience.
And I'm not even, I'm happy for you. So you got to really be patient. And I think like a lot of artists, they get mad. Like a lot of people are probably seeing me come up and like, who's this new guy? Why is he getting featured in this stuff? But I'm like, bro, I waited my turn. I sat there and watched you guys do what y'all had to do, and y'all had the shot and you missed. So like, you can't really be mad at anybody but yourself. So I think a lot of people need to kind of be humble and step back and see what's going on in the music scene and come together. Like it's a hard process, bro. A lot of people talk about how Dallas could be so big if they were together, which is true. It's just a lot of people got to step back and kind of just put their pride to the side.
And imagine if all the artists in Dallas that just drop the hate and kind of work together to make Dallas like a California, bro. Just to release content that's solid content and great talent. You know what I'm saying? Like that could make Dallas a new California.
Yeah, because there's a lot of talent out here, bro. There's a lot of talent.
A lot of money too.
A lot.
But with talent comes money and hate. You know what I'm saying? So
and that's the difference between the music industry, bro. Everybody's so like, oh, I want to hurry up and make it. I want to make it.
Yeah.
But they don't want to put the time in or they don't want to put the work in.
Yeah.
And then they just assume. So
and
I
I feel like with you, bro, like you got a hit song, but you've been in the game for 10 years. So it doesn't just, if you want to become a rapper, it doesn't just come overnight, bro.
Yeah,
you put the work in, you fail, you learn, you work, you fail, it's a trial.
I
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've started businesses that flopped. I did a lot of stuff that I put some of my best work into videos that didn't get no views.
Right.
Like it's just all trial and error. I think it's what makes me who I am today. So like a lot of people, oh, he's still doing these small podcasts. Like I've been on the news, I've done all these podcasts, I've met with big people, small people, people from across the world and stuff like that. And one thing I really take pride in myself is not changing. A lot of people would already be like, oh, I don't want to do this podcast. You guys, who are you guys? Like, you know, stuff like that. A lot of people get egos and they get cocky, and I try to keep myself grounded. And that's when Britt comes in and she checks me. She's like, you ain't nobody, so calm down.
And speaking of that,
speaking of Britt, Britt, bro, like that's your girl and you're successful.
That's my fiance.
That's your fiance. My bad.
Put some respect on her.
Now, bro, you're successful and she's successful too, bro. So you guys are a power couple, like we were talking about last night.
That's what's beautiful. Like as I was dropping my song, she was dropping her eyelash collab. Correct. So it was like, yo, y'all got so much going on right now. Like, damn, like y'all are killing it. And it's just like bittersweet. Like I said, there's been times when me and her are staying at friend's house. Like we didn't even have a place to stay. We're over here staying at our homeboy's house, doing videos in his spare room to try to get to where we're at, and it all paid off.
It does.
And with that development, you know, talking about, you know, staying true to yourself, you know, as far as anyone who is in your shoes right now that might be listening, you know, when it comes to building your brand, especially you and Brittany, y'all have a brand, you all each individually have y'all's own brand, like building the brand and maintaining it and keeping it, you know, clean and aware of what's going on. How do you do it?
I mean, you gotta really, it's bigger than what a lot of people think. I got a lot of friends. Well, I wouldn't consider them friends, but I know a lot of people that I have mutual relationships with, and they want to be artists. They want to do this and that, and they message me all the time. They come to me, hey, bro, let's collab, this and that. And the first thing I look at is to make sure you have a clean image. Like, I'm really passionate about what I do, and my last 10 years that I busted my ass for, I'm not gonna let anybody just come in and tear it down. Like, there's a lot of Mexican artists that say the N-word, bro. I don't affiliate myself with any of that.
That's
because, bro, that's like we say all the time, it's bad for the brand, and it's also like, and I have a lot of black friends like Dede. He tells me all the time, bro, I could tell you could say it, you know what I'm saying, but you shouldn't, and this and that. And it's a real sensitive topic, but I just don't. Like, I have a lot, like I said, a lot of people hit me up, and I'm like, nah, like, that's not what I stand for. I don't believe if you're not, of color, you can't say that word. And a lot of people have trouble with, oh, well, I'm from the hood, blah, blah. So I'm like, yeah, exactly. And I had to, like, everybody from Dallas thinks they can say it just because they're from the hood and stuff like that. But it's not. Like, it's a bigger picture, bro. And I don't like to affiliate with people that say stuff like that. Yeah. And it's not even just the N-word. It's other things, like people who, represent other stuff. Right. If your image isn't clean, I really try to stray away from you because it's just not what I represent.
And looking at the bigger picture, by the way, you talked about, I've made some things that kind of flopped or didn't go back,
Yeah.
And Brittany, she's done a very successful, makeup line, the lashes, all that stuff. I know that you've done, Eternal Empire. I know you've done Swag TV. I know you're a very fashionable man. Do you have any plans?
Sometimes, bro. I'm really lazy nowadays, but I mean, I have that. Every once in a while, I have that inspiration. But yeah,
do you ever plan on dabbling in that ever again?
So, for those who don't know, Eternal Empire started 2012, 2013. It was my clothing line, actually, bro. That's how long.
That was yesterday. Come on now.
Like, so I've had a clothing line, and I really had fun doing it. I love graphic designing. I love doing all that stuff, printing my shirts and selling it.
But now you got more of an audience.
I feel like Eternal Empire might not come back, but I do want to definitely do some type of like NATEGAWD merch or something in that nature because I'm gonna start going on tour eventually, and I gotta have merch for a tour and stuff like that.
Sell the brand.
So yeah, exactly. I want to kind of build myself up to that. I think maybe once I have 2 or 3 singles out that are really popping, I'll get into doing that.
Now, I've heard a little snippet. We're going to take a quick break, but I heard some snippets of what you're working on, bro. Let me just say, this stuff you got coming, you're the newest
It's
hit
genius,
maker,
right?
bro.
It's genius, bro.
Here.
I knew it was a hit when I looked at Britt and Serena
Yeah.
and they were there twerking in the
like,
studio.
boss, like, hey.
I see them hit the. Hey, I always joke around like when they hit that hand movement when they're in the club.
Like,
That's when you know they're
You're
like.
like, you're like, yes. Now you got a hit going on. You're working on new music. You're connecting with Dallas DJs who are, I feel like they're bread and butter to any artist.
Yeah.
You want to connect with the DJs who are playing at the popping clubs.
Exactly.
Like Opera, you're gonna be there this weekend.
Yeah.
Like 3606, like Salsa. Like every DJ you wanna go ahead and connect with because they're the ones who are playing your music. And I feel like, bro, you have everybody.
And you know why? Because I told you earlier.
That's
I'm
right.
so humble. I'm so
You're
like
humble.
I still go to these small podcasts.
Yeah.
I still show. Bro, I literally sat with Danny West. I
Danny
sat with him
West.
at his house.
Yeah.
Him and Mark Cutts, and
Mark
we
Cutts.
sat
Shout
there
out to
for
Mark Cutts and
hours.
Danny
Britt was
West.
like, "How long is it gonna take?" I was like, "I don't know," but they want me to come
Right.
in and do like I have like 400 or 500 DJs that I gotta. Hey, DJ Enzo, make a TikTok. Like all.
Enzo,
bro,
was he actually
it took
here?
me, yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
I did all these DJs
Yeah.
that took me hours to do.
You don't
and-
mind putting in the work.
Exactly, and that's
Yeah.
what my manager's like, bro. You were like, you're perfect, like, bro. You're really putting in the work. You're doing all these, like, all these podcasts. You're doing
Yeah.
a lot of stuff that people wouldn't do, and I
Yeah.
feel like that's why so many people are like
You're
playing it
fucking
and like
with
they're
you.
excited. Like this guy is humble. He's coming in. He's doing the work.
Right.
He's showing love back to us. He's not just reading our messages. Like
Mm-hmm.
anytime someone tags me, I'm like, bro, appreciate you showing love and stuff like that. So I just feel like we're all on the same page, bro.
And I feel like that's great. And I feel like that's gonna take you. That says a lot about your character, bro.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. And get to talking more a little deeper of what you're working on, and then your music video for take a shot and make a TikTok was gonna be released real soon. We're gonna take a quick break.
Fuego Latino. You're listening to Fuego Latino Radio. Nightlife, entertainment, and pop culture.
Oh yeah, let's
All
go.
All right, everybody. So you know it's Tuesday. So
Taco Tuesday.
Absolutely. Also Fuego Latino Tuesday as well. So this week's taqueria is a place in Arlington. It's called Maria Bonita Taqueria. And, we want to kind of switch it up. Of course, there's always more to it than just tacos. So this week we went ahead and had tacos al pastor, tacos, fajitas. And then, of course, we had a pambazo.
Yes,
Bombazo.
for sure.
That's
Absolutely.
the torta. Is it like a torta? I saw a
not-
picture.
I saw that in the
You
notes.
brought it
We should
yesterday.
take a pic. There's a picture that's gonna come up, bro. That looked really good.
Absolutely, man. And it was pretty good. And at the end of the day, I encourage everybody in the Arlington area, DFW, all the taco hunters out there, go ahead and check them out. They're at 2247 South Cooper Street, Arlington, Texas, right over there by Cooper and 303.
Nice.
So you can't miss it. Definitely a solid place I recommend.
Ooh, look at
What
that
kind of
bombazo.
tacos do you like?
Man, I like the fajita and the pastor.
La fajita pastor. Are you from Monterrey too, right?
Hey, I'm from I'm from Reynosa.
Reynosa.
My family's from McAllen, bro. Shout out to
McAllen.
the 956.
So shout out to the taco place, bro. That again, we were yesterday at rehearsals, man. Those tacos were fire. They
Much
were really
needed.
good.
That
Much
bombazo.
now. No invite.
Where's the invite?
She's
bro?
like, thanks for the
Yeah,
invite.
I was on the road yesterday. I was coming back from New Orleans.
Now, talking about New Orleans, bro, there was a lot of drinking, bro. Like I don't even want to think about how much we drank that day.
Shot
But,
time.
bro, it was.
man.
I was literally editing videos, and then here comes freaking NATEGAWD and everybody and his posse downstairs. Shot time. And I'm like,
I wish I
Take a
could show the
Dude,
videos.
I
bro.
saw Britt chugging those little buzz balls. I was like, ooh, girl, rest in peace.
Britt wasn't playing, bro. I kept seeing her come in and out of that little store. 4 of them at a time.
Yeah.
Here you go, here you go, here you go. I'm like, dang,
Bro,
like,
it's
is it your
yeah,
birthday?
it's like
Because you're
$100
turning
bucks.
up.
Yeah.
Handing out
She's
like
going
Oprah.
in.
she's out here spending money. Now, talking about drinking, Liz has a segment called "Gone in 60 Seconds."
Yes,
Tell a little bit more
love
about
to
that.
check. So since it's Hispanic Heritage
It is.
Month,
Shout out to Monterrey people.
Shout out,
Los de
shout out.
Mexico.
to all my Mexico people, shout out to them. I have a couple drinks I just want to put in there just in case you want to get in the spirit for Hispanic Heritage Week this weekend. The first one I have is the tamarindo paleta shot. So y'all know the regular paleta shots, right?
Yeah.
But you can make a tamarindo one now because Smirnoff just came out with the vodka. It's the spicy tamarindo vodka. So basically, you can do equal parts. You'll do the spicy tamarindo vodka
Yeah.
and the watermelon puckers and a little bit of cranberry juice, And you don't need Tabasco since it's already a little spicy.
Already.
And you just put a little bit of lime in there. Just mix it up. Put it. You don't even need ice. Just chill it a little bit. And with some tajin, and you're good to go.
And put the song on back in the background and just go ahead and
Yes,
start
just-
knocking them back.
Exactly.
Yeah, literally.
What?
And
Go ahead. What you say? And what?
and a drink, because you can make it into a drink, but if you just want to have it as a shot. And as a drink that I've been having lately is a ranch water.
Oh,
Yes, dude, I love them. Basically, it's just Topo Chico and your tequila of choice. The ones that I recommend is Centenario Reposado and Casamigos. Those are
Real
my
smooth.
go-tos right now.
real smooth.
And just a little bit of lime and salt, and you're good to go.
What do you like to drink, NATEGAWD?
Yeah, what is your?
So like,
So
I don't know about you
Opera
guys,
this Friday.
but so
What should we
Opera's
get
gonna be
to?
Vegas bombs, bro. So
All day.
I go through phases. When I was 21, I used to drink a lot of different beers, and like I kind of like graduated, I guess, to like from one beer to another.
That's how it works.
And then it's like I worked my way up. And then, like, from there, it's like I got tired of Crown. I got tired of vodka. I got tired of whatever. So it's like a cycle. And right now, I'm really back on Vegas bombs because, like, I've been having them a lot lately, and I don't have hangovers.
We'll be out here chugging like 20 Vegas bombs.
I know
on there.
earlier she was going ham.
She was
I don't
going
know,
ham.
like, for real, like, for some reason, I can take Vegas bombs. I feel great. Like, I have a good time, and I don't have a hangover in the morning.
It's like
so
basically Red Bull and
Yeah.
Red Bull
it's
vodka.
it's not it's peach schnapps, Malibu, Crown, and I think that's it. Red Bull.
Have you ever had a michelada before?
I have. Brittany made me one during the
Yeah,
quarantine.
bro.
Me and Brittany became bartenders during the quarantine.
Honestly,
Oh,
that's
We're
what-
both of us
They
when that
wanna
thing
get Liz, bro. Freaking
mixing.
We actually got sponsored by. Who did we get sponsored by?
We
Liz?
got sponsored by El Centenario Micheladas 214, dude. They came through. They brought us pepino, mango, original,
the whole
limon.
shebang.
It was
Straight
really, really
black.
And they
good.
even hooked it
They
up
straight
with the
black.
6-pack of
That's
Modelo.
lit.
Now, what's their Instagram? Would you guys should really go follow them
For
because
sure.
they are like legit, bro. They're really, really, really good. What was
He's
their
so
Instagram
sweet.
list?
His Instagram is el_centenario_micheladas214. So y'all hit him up on Instagram. Order for quinceañeras, weddings, parties.
Or just
The
whatever.
weekend for the Dallas Cowboys. You know, hopefully we get some wins.
Bro,
coming.
and,
we'll get
uh,
some wins.
Let him
For
know
sure,
you're with
bro.
Liz. Maybe he'll get a discount. Who knows?
Yes.
Liz from Fuego
Fuego
Latino.
Latino.
Never know. Hey, they might follow me already because I look at a lot of people be like, "Hey, check these out." I check them out. They're already following me. I'm like, "My bad, bro."
Now
Follow back.
we're actually getting close to the end here. We're just gonna give a quick shout outs to Jose Alba.
Oh, that's my dad.
That's
Shout out
his
to you,
dad.
dad.
¿Qué anda, José Alba? ¿Qué andamos trabajando, como sabes?
Como
We got-
siempre, dad, love
Como
you.
siempre, Dad, we love ya. We got Omar Rodriguez. We got Lil Jon, Clinton, Alexa Ivy, Martha Reese, Brittany Garza, which is your lovely lady over
BK.
here.
Your queen.
Support. Now, before we go ahead and get out here, it's about to be 11. Shout outs to DJ O'Reilly.
It's his birthday this
Absolutely, big
weekend.
birthday.
Big birthday.
A lot of
Happy
September
birthday.
people, bro. A lot of
You know,
Virgo.
A lot of Virgo. Oh,
Virgo.
no.
We out here. We out here.
No.
You guys, where's your birthday? What day is it?
My birthday is September 11th,
All right,
so
cool.
mine was last Friday.
So shout out to DJ O'Reilly. Shout out to NATEGAWD. And make sure you go out to Opera this weekend.
Yes, for
For
sure.
celebrate NATEGAWD. We got a couple celebrities going out there tonight, the Friday night, right?
Yeah, I got a few homies out here. I don't know if I should say their names,
say
but
names.
you know, we got some important people might be showing up.
And O'Reilly, we're gonna be at Salsera. So we actually got to be at Salsera every Sunday now.
Ooh.
Every Sunday.
Every
Nice.
Sunday for Sunday Fun Day with Puro Party Empire, DJ Vino, DJ
Yeah.
O'Reilly, and myself, DJ Avi. So
Yes.
come out there this weekend. And
Awesome.
any last shout outs before we go ahead and head out?
Well, I got 2 shout outs. I got 1 shout out for Mama K. I promise I'll
¿Qué
give her
onda,
a
Mama
shout
K?
out.
Mama
Giving us
K.
all the
Coming
tips.
through.
That sounds like something. Hey, you better show me up. That's Mama K right there.
Mama K vibes.
Big shout out to her. Also, big shout out to Jesse. Make sure y'all follow him on Instagram, visual_artillery.
He's our producer, the executive
Yes.
producer.
We
He's,
couldn't do what we do without him.
that's right.
Yes.
And yeah, man, you're listening to Fuego Latino Live Radio. My name is DJ Avi.
It's Liz.
It's your boy Throne Kid.
And it's your boy NATEGAWD. You already know. Follow me on everything. It's all the same. NATEGAWD. New single dropping soon. Let's go.
Fuego Latino.